look at all that purple and blue. Winter weather gearing up for a return here in Colorado. The National Weather Service posted this earlier today. North and central parts of the mountain range will be under a winter weather advisory starting at midnight tonight until 6 in the morning on Monday. The NWS also issued winter storm watches for the southern Front Range foothills and the Palmer Divide starting tomorrow night, running through Monday morning. Here it comes. That was the view, by the way, at dusk today, looking over Horsetooth Reservoir. Lovely. The sunset just glimmering through the clouds a bit as they begin to roll in. Hope you enjoyed today, Chris, because tomorrow's a new story.
Yeah, I think when I'm standing outside here tomorrow and 24 hours from now, there's going to be a lot of snow around me, and I think those snow totals, I'll just give you a little heads up here, folks. I just increased those a little bit, our forecast snowfall totals for tomorrow night. But kind of hard to believe, we got up to near 70 degrees for us in Denver today. It was wonderful. It's been beautiful all week long. That's all about to come to a big change as we head into tomorrow. So here's kind of what you need to know with that next storm system. Heavy mountain snow tomorrow. We're already starting to see some snow for us in the high country right now. Metro area storms, some rain thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Then that'll flip the snow between about 4 and 8 p.m. And then we're going to get about 2 or 3 hours of really heavy snow for tomorrow night. Winter storm watch for the foothills west and south of Denver, and also for the mountains. We're looking at those winter weather advisories in teal. Close look in here at that winter storm watch for the foothills west of Denver and the Palmer Divide. Highs today, we got up into the 60s and 70s, again, making it hard to believe that we've got snow on its way. But you look off to the west, we've got some of those snow showers developing for us from the West Elk Mountains. That'd be kind of Monarch Pass on south to about Wolf Creek Pass, where we are seeing some of that snowfall. And if you look at the beginning of this loop, you can see that swirl just off the Oregon coast. That's our next storm system taking shape, and that'll bring us increasing snow tonight. That snow will move its way down into the Denver area tomorrow night, as I mentioned, between about 4 and 8 p.m. And I'll have details on what you can expect in terms of totals for tomorrow night coming up in my full forecast.
Chris, thank you. Snowplow drivers getting back behind the wheel this weekend, especially in the high country. This comes after some mountain neighborhoods saw feet of snow in last week's storm. Our Janelle Finch shows us how plow services are facing the pressures of just trying to keep up.
Up here in the mountains in Morrison, trees were green today, but may be white by tomorrow or even as early as tonight. With another round of snowfall on the way after last week's major storm, some snowplow drivers are taking on extra clientele. When it comes to throwing on chains and gearing up to plow snow, Justin now lives up to his name.
Unless I die, but I don't plan on doing that. I mean, that's the only way I see myself stopping.
He's passionate about the work he does with Hilltop Mountain Services, even when it can leave a mark.
It definitely can wreck your truck, as you guys can see.
Serving nearly 50 homeowners across Pine Junction, Conifer, and Evergreen, he can't let dings like these slow him down.
We ended up cutting the fender out and we slapped it on, so we were back ready to go within 24 hours. And, we just kept plowing with it.
Especially when feet of snow come down on driveways and roads like the week of March 11th.
This particular spot right here had 50 inches of snow. And through the past storms of me being here for 10 years, I have never seen something like this come in, how fast it came in.
His clients doubled following the storm.
We probably did another 50 driveways, I would say, at least.
He says part of the increased demand is from other companies getting priced out when it comes to repairs.
I know a lot of guys just are hanging up their hat. They're done. They're going to retire their trucks. They're not going to fix their trucks. Like I said, four-wheel drive units, $2,000. Transmissions are a couple of $1,000s.
Now knows he could be one storm away from ending up like his industry partners.
It gets to be pretty sketchy sometimes.
But until then, it'll take the wheels falling off to keep now from getting in the driver's seat.
We have a lot of steep driveways up here and switchbacks and snow and ice, and it's fun.
We could see some of that snow in the high country overnight, but Justin says he's ready to roll whenever needed, whether now or later. In Morrison, Janelle Finch, 9 News.
And those folks are not the only ones still cleaning up from the storm a week ago. This week, Denver opened up a drop-off site for anybody who wants to compost tree debris and branches from last snowstorm. This is off West Bayad along the South Platte River Trail. That site drew a whole lot of visitors today. Not all of them are even Denver residents, though. People outside the city drove in to use it as well because they're having a hard time finding any other option.
I tried calling Lakewood. I know Jefferson County has them, but not until later in the year. When I saw this one this morning on TV, I thought I got to get my branches out here and get it done with. Otherwise, I'm stuck with them for another few months.
So here's the address for that drop site. It will be open Monday through Friday, from 9 until 5. I think it's also open on Saturdays because it's open today. They're also open through Saturday, April 6th. Switching gears now, one person has died. 2 more are in the hospital tonight after a car crash in Westminster. This happened at the intersection of Sheridan Boulevard and West 76th Avenue, a few blocks south of Highway 36. Police say that crash involved 2 Dodge pickup trucks. One was heading south on Sheridan, the other going north. Police say they collided when one turned left onto 76th. 3 people in the crash went to the hospital. One of the drivers died right there on scene. Police believe the southbound pickup was speeding. Police in Aurora are asking for your help tonight finding an 11-year-old boy who they say went missing this afternoon. Police say this is Jeremiah. He went missing around 2:30 at Rocky Ridge Park, about 2 miles east of I-225. Police say he was riding a black and red BMX bike and left the park voluntarily. Police say Jeremiah is 5 feet tall. He was wearing a white T-shirt with a black Doberman dog on it. He also has a green cast on his arm, like you see in that picture. If you see him, please call Aurora Police's non-emergency line. At the state capitol, there's a bill that could help with the growing teacher shortage. Now headed to the governor's desk. It leans on retired teachers to come back and teach. According to our partners at the Denver Business Journal, the potential new law could extend the number of days that retired teachers can come back and work in a calendar year without their retirement benefits being affected. If this bill passes, about 19 school districts would be able to hire retired teachers for longer. The bill passed a final vote in the Senate this week. Now it's waiting for approval from the governor.